Her phone lit up at 2:14 a.m. Not the sound, the light, a thin white pulse slicing the dark between us. She didn't move, didn't flinch, breathing steady, practiced. I watched the ceiling and counted seconds like a man defusing a bomb that had already gone off. Another vibration, then silence. I turned my head slowly. Her face was calm, too calm, the kind of calm that requires rehearsal. I didn't reach for the phone. That would have been loud, emotional, stupid. Instead, I lay there, letting the idea settle. Something had entered our life without knocking. I felt no anger yet, just a subtle shift, like a floorboard loosening beneath a familiar room. She rolled over, draped an arm across my chest, possession disguised as affection. My body stayed still, my mind began moving. The next morning unfolded perfectly. Coffee, routine complaints, her smile angled just enough to feel sincere. Everything was normal. That was the problem. Normal doesn't glow at 2:14 a.m. I started noticing absences, tiny gaps in her stories, moments where her eyes drifted, not away, but inward. There was a name she didn't say. I could feel the shape of it. When she laughed at messages she didn't share, when she stepped outside to take calls she never used to receive. I told myself stories, work stress, friends, imagination. Denial is efficient, it saves energy, but the body knows before the mind admits. My chest felt tight when she touched me. My thoughts slowed when she said my name. Something had been replaced, not removed, replaced. And whatever it was getting better at pretending to be me. I became careful, not suspicious, careful. I memorized patterns, times, frequencies. Her phone was never left alone anymore, except when it was. I didn't snoop, I waited. When I finally looked, it wasn't panic that guided my hands, it was precision. Deleted threads leave shadows. Photos erase metadata badly when rushed. A contact saved under a woman's name who never texted during daylight. I pulled records, crossed timestamps with excuses, gym nights that lasted too long, late meetings with no fatigue. I watched her speak about loyalty with clean eyes and steady breath. It was impressive. I scheduled a test quietly, paid in cash, used an email she didn't know existed. While we ate dinner, I nodded at the right moments. Inside, I was already standing somewhere else, a place where truth waited patiently. The email arrived on a Tuesday, no dramatic subject line, just numbers, percentages. Certainty has no tone. I read it once, then again. Then I sat there, calm in a way I didn't recognize. That night I placed the printed page on the table between us. No accusation, no explanation. She looked at it, then at me. Her face collapsed in stages. Shock, calculation, fear. "I can explain," she said. I nodded. "I know," I replied. And that was when she understood. I wasn't asking. I told her everything I knew, not angrily, methodically. Dates, messages, names. I watched the truth dismantle her piece by piece. She cried, begged, reached. I didn't move. I already made my choice, I said. I slid another envelope across the table, legal documents, prepared weeks ago. I had given her time. She had used it to lie better. Her voice broke. Mine stayed level. "I wanted to see how far you'd go," I said. "Now I know." I stood. She stayed seated. That was the final image I kept. I live alone now, not lonely, precise. The silence doesn't echo her name. It confirms my absence from her future. Some truths don't hurt, they clarify. She messages sometimes, long apologies, short regrets. I don't read them. Closure isn't forgiveness, it's distance. And the cold comfort of knowing I didn't lose her. She lost access to me.